Governor Fubara pays last respect to late Calabar monarch, assures the River State of our dream. President Tinubu meets King Charles III in Dubai, urges Nigerians on international partnership and investments. Plus, UNAIDS calls for support to end AIDS in Nigeria by 2020. Hello, good evening everyone, and thanks for joining us on our Rstv World News. My name is Solomon Nelson Braid. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online, and you can also subscribe and click the notification bell for update on our live feeds. River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has assured that his administration will tirelessly build a state that satisfies the dreams and aspirations of all residents. Governor Fubara gave the assurance at the funeral service of late King Theophilus J.T. Princewell Amakri XI, the amiable and natural ruler of the Calabar Kingdom, which held at the King Amakri Square, Bugula, in Asarito local government area. Tamuno Barabi Ibulubo takes it from here.
The River State Governor said development efforts can only thrive in an environment devoid of violence. Governor Fubara therefore urged the people to embrace peace and promote mutual tolerance among themselves, since it is a necessary instrument required to achieve any development. The governor enjoined the Rivers people not to lose hope, but to be optimistic because his administration will not disappoint their expectations. Governor Fubara applauded the level of cooperation seen between the bereaved family and the entire Calabar people through the various stages of preparations leading to the eventual burial of their late king, which has now disappointed those who had predicted crisis. The governor urged Calabar people to continue to live in peace even after the burial, while joining hands with his administration to advance the cause of the state.
We are here to lead our great monarch to join his ancestors. Please ensure peace, even in the process that is going to commence after this moment. We need every peace, more especially at this moment.
In a sermon, the Intercontinental Youth Pastor of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Belema Obunge, who represented the General Overseer of the Church, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, enjoined the people to seek God with their whole heart while they are alive in order to be assured of glorious eternity. Tamuno Barabi Iblubo, Rstv News.
Nigeria ought to show leadership on issues of air pollution, since so many of its citizens die from it, where there is need for clear vehicle emission standards and maximum allowable sulfur content in fuel as solutions to reduction of air pollution in Nigeria. A professor of climatology and air pollution at the River State University, Precious Ede, made these assertions while presenting the 94th inaugural lecture of the institution. Nnamdi Olumide reports that the lecture emphasized on the topic decoupling spatial decision support mechanism in atmospheric crisis.
Professor Ede identified several human activities such as large industrial complexes, cottage industries like palm oil mills, poultry farms, private power generating sets, and even oil lanterns used in evening markets as some causes of air pollution in Nigeria. He said air pollution contributes to the depletion of the ozone layer, which protects the earth from the sun's ultraviolet rays and causes the formation of acid rain, which harms trees, soils, rivers and wildlife, while other environmental effects are haze, eutrophication and global climate change. According to him, air pollution and global warming will ascend to the top causes of death in the next 3 decades, leading to rise in premature deaths due to lung disease, heart attacks and stroke. Professor Ede also noted that air pollution is now the fourth highest cause of death worldwide, trailing smoking, high blood pressure, and diet, and the leading cause of non-communicable disease such as respiratory, cardiovascular, cancer, and even mental health. According to him, every Nigeria is exposed to air pollution levels exceeding World Health Organization guidelines and inflicting significant damage and cost, and recommended, among others, that a national emissions inventory, database, and directory should be published.
I was trying to show what my discipline, geography, and my special area, climate, can do to help humanity. I have discovered in the course of my application of my discipline that it is one of those things we should embrace to live well on earth. People have benefited because now they know how to approach the environment, they know how to live well, they know how to live in such a way that they can be in harmony. What we are doing so far is to attack the environment in a negative way, and thereby the environment reacts by making us uncomfortable and sometimes kill us. So we need to have a balance, and that balance for the atmospheric medium is the subject of my presentation today.
Vice Chancellor Rivers State University Professor Nlerumo Kobule, who described Professor Ede as a viable and committed lecturer, said his incisive lecture and recommendations will be useful to mankind and governments at all levels.
But he went further to also recommend a few things. He said that we need to conserve energy everywhere, at home, in the office, wherever you find yourself. Let us take measures to conserve energy. And then we should look for energy star level whereby you electric equipment. So this one is also for all of us. We are buying something, check whether it is one that is energy compliant.
Presentation of the lecture booklet to the Vice Chancellor and the decoration of the inaugural lecturer were the high point of the event. Nnamdi Olimini, Rstv News.
Oresara Council of Traditional Rulers has applauded the chairman of Obiakpo local government area, George Arelo, for the people-oriented projects and programs executed by his administration. They made the commendation when they visited the chairman at the council headquarters, Romodumaya. Justice Ehuo has more.
Speaking on behalf of the Nyeru Simbam Oro Esara, Eze Sydney Wolo, the chairman of the Traditional Rulers Council, Nsirim Woke, while enumerating the infrastructural and human capital development initiatives of the chairman that has impacted positively on the people, urged him to sustain the tempo.
May I, on behalf of His Royal Highness King Kamaru Oval JP, the Elshim Amara Kingdom, the fourth, and the good people of Forest Kingdom, congratulate our dear Executive Chairman of Obiakpo Government Area Council, Honorable Barrister Judge G. Ariolo, DSSRS, on the various achievements recorded upon election of office as Executive Chairman.
We are so grateful with you, and we pray the Almighty God will grant you more fortitude and grace to do now all that God and honest.
He assured the chairman of the kingdom's support, especially in his future political aspiration.
You people of Forest says, keep up the great work, and it is our belief in the right that you wish to contest for any political office in the near future. Be reassured that the good people of Forest Kingdom shall give you the needed support. May God Almighty also grant you the wisdom of King Solomon to do more.
Chairman of Obiakpo Local Government Council, George Ariolo, while thanking them for the visit, commended them for the existing peace in the kingdom, disclosing that one of his key projects, Woji Secondary School, is ready for commissioning.
And there's nothing we have done here that we have not spread around the 17 wards of this local government.
Justice Ihuo, Rstv News.
President Bola Tinubu today met King Charles III of England in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates venue of the COP28 Climate Summit. Both leaders had arrived at the city to participate in a conference where leaders from over 198 countries are expected to participate. Tinubu, who announced the meeting on his X account, described the British monarch as a passionate climate advocate. According to him, the productive meeting with His Majesty King Charles III of England, who is also the head of the Commonwealth and a passionate climate advocate. He noted that the meeting was a significant step in strengthening the partnership between Nigeria and the United Kingdom, and that he is optimistic about the positive impact our joint effort will have on our planet's future, while looking forward to setting an equitable global standard for environmental stewardship at COP28. Thursday's meeting becomes President Tinubu's first engagement since he arrived Dubai in the early hours of the day. Presenting the 2024 budget proposal to a joint session of the National Assembly, the President revealed that he has directed relevant government agencies to diligently work towards securing substantial funding commitments that will bolster Nigeria's energy transition. He said Nigeria must seize this opportunity to attract international partnerships and investments that align with our national goals. He called on Nigerians to engage proactively to showcase the strides we have made in the quest to create an enabling environment for sustainable energy projects. He stated that together we will strive for Nigeria to emerge from COP28 with tangible commitments, reinforcing our dedication to a future where energy is not only a catalyst for development but also a driver of environmental stewardship. You're still watching Rstv News Tonight. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can always watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and Facebook at Rstv22PH Online. You can subscribe and click the notification bell for update on our live feeds. And in part 2, after the break, Gambian death squad member convicted in Germany for crimes against humanity. And passengers trapped on board Eurostar train with no electricity, food, toilets. These and more after the break.
I'm your big fan too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, brother.
Me gun myself, I'm a rapper.
Is that so?
Him any day, any weather, and I'm chilling with my main guy, Feda.
Alpha, network problem. Yes, well, got me. Let me turn on my hotspot.
It have got it.
You hop on 9 Mobile confirm data. You can't be out here stranded in this street, so this guy.
When you're on 9 confirm from 9 Mobile, you get a super gift of 1,000 naira just for joining the network. 900% bonus on every recharge. 100% data bonus for 6 months and double data bonus on your first recharge of the month.
Get a new SIM or dial *1 now.
9 Mobile.
Big day ahead.
Full of nourishment and vitality to bodies and shock like soya. Ovaltine 3 in 1. Ovaltine 3 in 1.
For your young mama.
New Ovaltine 3 in 1. Smart choice for smart kids.
Awesome wonder and mighty ruler, the King of all the earth.
I have said this, and I'm going to say it. My vision is not to buy private jets. My vision is not to drive the most expensive car. My vision is not to use the money of God to build expensive school that the members that contributed cannot attend. My vision is to use the resources of God, prepare people for heaven. My vision is to look for the lost souls, look for the prostitutes, look for the armed robbers, look for the killers, look for the assassins, use the resources of God and rehabilitate them and prepare them for heaven. My vision is to look for children that cannot go to school, children that are roaming on the street. Use the resources of God, take them to a school, so that they can go to school and become better people tomorrow. That is my
edition.
OPS, Dr. Jesus in Action. Dr. Jesus in Action. God is here.
Where is Glory?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello?
Where Glow now?
I dare here.
Glow don't go village. Tell all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention. See, now Glow berekete 10x.
Now he might they take tension my customers.
Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah.
Wait, so with 1.5 when they give all of us, so you then enjoy up to
15,000 naira credit and data. And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if we enjoy, if we not join Glow berekete 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credits. Finish.
Glow, you don't win.
Una see they here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow. Please save now Glow with they fine. Now Glow with they go. Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow Berekete 10X. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Our new toothpaste, Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection.
Why are we changing our toothpaste?
Because with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, I can be sure your teeth are cavity-free.
When you brush daily with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, its expert formula locks natural calcium in our teeth and helps protect them from cavity. Colgate is the world's most chosen toothpaste.
Colgate locks calcium in.
Keeps cavities out!
The new Colgate Mini Pack is now available at just 300 naira.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
You're welcome back. The country director of United Nigeria, Dr. Leopold Zakeng, has called for community support to end the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome AIDS epidemic by 2030, which is part of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. He made a call in a statement issued in Abuja on Thursday ahead of the 2023 World AIDS Day, annually marked on December 1, to raise awareness about the AIDS pandemic caused by the spread of HIV infection. The theme of the global celebration is Let Communities Lead, domesticated in Nigeria as communities' leadership to end AIDS by 2030. AIDS is a chronic, potentially life-threatening condition caused by the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, which damages the immune system and interferes with the body's ability to fight infections. Zakeng said the theme reflected the country's recognition of the significant role of communities' leadership in driving the goals and targets for ending HIV/AIDS by 2030, noting that communities are a people living with, at risk of, or affected by HIV, leading the front line of progress in HIV response. World AIDS Day is a global observance and an opportunity for people worldwide to unite and show support to people living with HIV, commemorate those who died from AIDS-related illnesses, and, as advocates, increased efforts to prevent new infections. Away from that, the federal government says there is an alarming surge of over 80% in food importation between 2019 and 2023. Senior Special Assistant to the President on Agribusiness and Productivity Enhancement, Dr. Kingsley Uzoma, disclosed this at the National Policy Dialogue on Thursday in Abuja. He said that no fewer than 88.5 million Nigerians would have faced with insufficient food consumption, while the figure was projected to increase by 6 million in December. Uzoma identified a decline in agricultural capacity as a major contributor, as the country was being forced to rely heavily on food imports, noting that, he said, the country had the highest rate of stunted children globally, and added that 70% of the population lived below the poverty line, and food inflation stood at 31.52% in October. According to him, the escalating dependence on external sources further intensifies the challenges within the domestic food landscape, all of which have resulted in the declaration of a state of emergency in food security by Mr. President. The policy dialogue is tagged deepening partnership for scaling up of information and communication technology for development for smallholder farmers in Nigeria was organized by the federal government, the International Fund for Agriculture Development (IFAD), and the National Information and Technology Development Agency (NITDA). The Chief Executive Officer, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Brigadier General Buba Marwa, retired, has warned new officers of the agency that there is no room for compromising the ethics of their profession or subverting the goals of the organization. Marwa gave the warning in his remarks at a passing out ceremony of an additional 2,500 cadets of senior officers basic call 16 at the NDLEA Academy, Jos, Plateau State. He noted that the ceremony marks the addition of 5,000 personnel to the NDLEA workforce and charged the personnel to make their impact felt. Welcoming the new assistant superintendents of narcotics to the agency, Marwa warned that there is no room for compromising the ethics of their profession or subverting the goals of the organization, stressing that the injection of an additional 5,000 officers must have an immediate and far-reaching impact on the campaign. In other words, everyone must make the effort count. On the foreign scene, a German court sentenced a Gambian death squad member to life imprisonment Thursday, convicting him of crimes against humanity, among other charges, at the end of the country's first trial for abuses committed under President Yahya Jammeh's regime. Presented by the media as By Lowe, but only identified as By L by the German justice system, the 48-year-old man was convicted of crimes against humanity, murder and attempted murder in a total of 3 cases by the court in Celle, North, which followed the request of the public prosecutor. Specifically, he was found guilty of participating in murders in his country between 2003 and 2006, including that of AFP correspondent Deida Haidara, shot dead on December 16, 2004. The man was a driver for the Janglers, a Gambian death squad created by the ruling government in mid-1990s to intimidate or eliminate any form of opposition. In our entertainment, to walk down the aisle with a woman who is much older takes discipline, maturity, and most importantly, emotional intelligence. To thrive in a society like Nigeria, turning deaf ears to critics is essentially in enjoying one's marriage, especially when dealing with older women, as many think it is really weird for a man to marry a woman much older than him. However, it has worked well for some celebrities. Mary Victor takes a look at celebrities with older wives.
In this part of the world, getting married to an individual of the same age bracket is applauded and appreciated, same as walking down the aisle with a much younger lady. However, there is a sudden disregard for women who choose to end up with younger men. Here are 5 celebrities who are married to older wives. 50-year-old Lola is married to Peter Okoye, one half of the popular twin duo P-Square. Peter's wife Lola is said to be 9 years older than him. The duo dated for 7 years before finally settling down in marriage. R&B star and his serial entrepreneur wife, Dari and Deola at Alade, got married in February 2007 and are blessed with 2 lovely children. This is another couple who have proved to us that age is just a number when it comes to marriage. Big Brother Naija peppered them runner-up, professional athlete and entrepreneur Mike Edwards got married to British Olympian Perry in 2019. Perry is 34, while her husband Mike Edwards is 32 years old. Nigerian comedian MC Fish is married to Nollywood actress Anita Joseph. MC Fish is 30 years of age while his wife Anita Joseph is 37. The couple as of 2022 are 8 years apart in age, but that doesn't stop them from expressing their happiness. Nollywood actor Stanley Nze Diego, also known as Stan Nze, and his wife Blessing Obasi have a wide age gap between them. The actor got married to his producer-cum-actress wife in September 2021, and Stan is 10 years younger than his wife.
Wait me, they take my destiny, do my destiny here. My destiny not get used now. More everything give them. Oh yeah, more give them. My destiny, our destiny. Take all of them. Take all of them. Give us ours. Give us weight. Take all of them.
Mavis Victor, Rstv Entertainment News.
Well, that was Mavis Victor taking us through the world of older women and older men marrying same like. This is Rstv World News. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. And now to any news, a recap of some of the major stories. River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has assured that his administration will tirelessly build a state that satisfies the dreams and aspirations of all residents. President Bola Tinubu today met King Charles III of England in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates venue of the COP28 Climate Summit. We also brought you a report that the country director of UNAIDS Nigeria, Dr. Leopold Zekeng, has called for communities' support to end the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome AIDS epidemic by 2030, which is part of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And that's it on the news. Thank you so much for being a part of it. My name is Solomon Nelson-Braid. Good night.
Gratitude to God for a life well lived, the International Director and the entire members of Greater Evangelism World Crusade announce the glorious passing on to eternal bliss of our mother, the mother of the ministry, and a member of the Central Executive Council, Pastor Elder Euphemia Asemia Pobeni. Dr. Generian went to be with the Lord on Tuesday, 21st November 2023 at the age of 81. Burial arrangement, Friday, 1st December 2023, service of songs at Greater Evangelism World Crusade, Rainbow Town Church, number 1 Abuloma Road, Port Harcourt, by 4 p.m. prompt. Saturday, 2nd December 2023, commendation service at Greater Evangelism World Crusade, World Headquarters Temple, Airport Road, Rukboko, Port Harcourt, by 10 a.m. Sunday, 10th December, Thanksgiving service holds at Greater Evangelism World Crusade, Base Church, 43 Isiokpo Street, D-Line, Port Harcourt, by 9 a.m. prompt. This is signed by Pastor Engineer Dika A. Moses, Administrator General for the ministry.